DCAC. So give it up for the Punctual Drunks.
Careful, Chris. Hi everyone, we're the Punctual Drunks. Thank you guys for coming. And to get us started, all we need is one word.
Raspberries.
Raspberries. Raspberries.
That's the term when somebody goes.
Oh yeah, on the belly. Babies? Oh.
Or women.
I do that to people all the time. This is why I'm still single.
That seems like an interesting.
I like to follow that for a little while.
Yeah.
No, I just mean like I guess I like to have fun in bed.
Thanks everybody.
I don't think I'm a very sexy person.
Well,
like
raspberries aren't sexy.
I know, but that's like I'm like just a fun person. So like I don't. Go ahead, Chris. Ask a question, please.
Have you ever explored using raspberries as kind of just an aphrodisiac to
Like the food. We're talking about the food now.
Oh,
The noun, not the verb.
oh, yeah. If we go noun, right?
No, I've never brought food into it.
So we just kind of
Into
share like.
Into bed, no. I've never. Have you brought food into bed?
Sure. Yeah. With cream and fruit and yeah. That's all I'll say.
One time I was in LA and I met this really nice girl and we were hanging out and we were with a group of friends and we were in a bar and we're talking over the course of the evening and she kept drinking raspberry martinis or something, so there was a raspberry in it. And at one point I took a raspberry and I gave it to her and she ate it real seductive.
Off your hand?
Yeah. She's like, I'm gonna go outside for a second and make a phone call. I'll be back in a couple minutes. And I turned to my friend Mike. I'm like, Mike, I met this great girl. I think it's gonna be a great night, you know? And she said she'd be back a little while ago. He said, was she blonde haired? I was like, yeah. Nice figure? Yeah. She's standing outside making out with some guy.
You would turn her on to somebody else.
That's my man. I am the prime one.
Get out there.
They bring them to me and then I help them meet others. That's right.
You were
So that's why I'm single. Yeah.
But good news, now that you two are hanging out, looks like you might find someone later.
Thanks, everybody.
Well, no, I'm just fascinated. Robbie, are you single? Are you recently single?
I'm not single.
You're not? Okay.
No.
How did you guys meet? How did you and your current girlfriend meet?
We were friends.
Oh.
Before. There's no real story. I wish there was a good story.
Yeah?
My last girlfriend, though, was crazy.
Ladies!
We broke up, and then a week later, she told me she was pregnant. She told me she was pregnant. She called me at 2:30 in the afternoon when I was at work. So I hung up the phone. I walked to my desk. I wrote my boss an email, which upon rereading sounded something along the lines of, Dave, have to leave. This is a family emergency. So sorry. And I walked out of the office. I calmly walked 10 blocks to her apartment, knocked on her door, picked her up, I took her to the hospital. Said, we need a pregnancy test. I asked the doctor how long it would take. He said 5 minutes. I set my stopwatch on my phone for 5 minutes. He left. At 5 minutes, it rang. I calmly, cool and collected, walked out of the examining room, tracked down the doctor in the hospital, and said, where are the results? And he goes, you're not pregnant. I said, how confident are you? he said, trust me, you're fine. I would take these results. I said, great. And then I walked back into the door, or into the examining room, looked her square in the eye, and went, we did it! You're not pregnant. Which I thought was a good response. And she calmly looked me in the eye and said, well, I guess you're off the fucking hook now.
Sorry, loud. My gingivitis acting up here.
You're scaring the fish with that chomping.
Okay. I will put my sandwich away here.
No, you keep chewing.
Well, I don't want to scare the fish away.
No, you eat. You eat, so then
Please.
you smell like peanut butter and gin. It's a gross combination.
Well, I mean, if I can't eat, then shouldn't I be able to drink? And let's not bring up the fact that we went on this trip and you brought one pole.
Well.
Dude, don't go for that bait. Oh, I can hear him chomping from a mile away.
That's fucking Skippy the drunk. It sure looks fine.
Don't do it.
I've only had peanut butter one time.
Don't do it. Don't do it. I've lost a lot of friends this way. I can't lose you, Jerry.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna throw the peanut butter in.
No, don't do
I'm gonna throw the peanut butter
In competition, I got one worm left.
in. Maybe we haven't had it. No bites. Maybe the peanut butter will get him.
Oh, maybe it's the noise. Maybe it's the noise that'll get them. Shut your mouth.
Shut my mouth. I'll put my drink in it.
Do what you need to. You. You drink loud.
Don't do it, Jerry. Don't do it. Don't do it. I swear to God. I swear to God, if you do it, I'll take the worm. You gonna go for the worm? If you go, I'm going with you. Claudia, wait in the car! I told you to wait in the car, Claudia! Just wait in the car!
I think you're seeing shit. Is that that seahorse you were hanging out with?
Yeah, I'm doing it. I'm throwing it. It's going.
No, don't.
I'm doing it.
I wish you'd just throw the goddamn thing. I'm starving to death.
Don't you tell Skippy what to do.
He heard me! Holy shit!
What, you don't like?
Peekaboo.
Morning, sunshine. I thought you didn't like to see, you didn't want me to see you and you're like, have morning eyes, you know? Like, that like, what? In the morning when you're like unsure about yourself. It's like that moment when it's like ugly. You're just like ugly. You with your morning hair and stuff, it's not as bad as you imagine it. You know? I haven't slept over at a guy's house for a while. It's like, it's scary. It's real scary.
Oh, look. I really had a good time last night. And
That's why you're peekabooing me?
I thought it would be a cute way to wake up.
With my eyes covered? No. It was a little scary.
I guess.
When you're like, Law! No, I release you today.
I see it now that you've done it to
Yeah.
me. Actually, I'm sorry. I haven't, since the divorce, I haven't had anyone over either. So I'm still getting used to it. But I think it's something I could get used to.
Bruno! It's me, your ex-wife! I was wearing a skin outfit. You sleep around and we've been divorced for 2 months. But if I put this outfit back on, you think I'm hot? I might be pregnant. So if you want, I'll put it back on. And you can have one more fling. No, then in 9 months, damn it, Zimmer. 9 months. You're gonna be faced with this face. Peekaboo this motherfucker. Big night tonight? Going out and getting some lady.
I'm trying. Trying. Really want to do it, man. I just, I don't think I'm very sexy. So,
Why would you say such a thing? I beg to differ. I think you're an attractive man.
well, that is very kind of you to say.
I want to know how you got your finger through that plastic. This is New York City. You don't wet idly somebody unless you've been in their cab before.
I told you I'm not very sexy, but I like to have fun.
That's sexy. Forgive me.
Forgive it.
I had a bad wet willy experience. I do an ear bleed.
Baby, I won't make you bleed. See what I mean? It's just, I'm not very sexy.
What do you got? Inappropriate Tourette's?
Forgive me. Forgive me.
Forgive him.
Thank you.
Now, I don't know where to begin. I forgot where I was taking you.
Yeah, well, I don't even remember telling you. I just
You just said drive.
drive. Find me the sexy time is what I
Oh yeah,
thought. Go.
got it. Taking you to the Rachel Ray show.
She knows how to pack a ham in her mouth, doesn't she? Yeah. Right?
That's funny.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's sexy. See, you're not so bad after all.
Turn this car around and
How are you moving my seat?
I told you I might not be very sexy, but I like to have fun.
You're giving me a little Adolf mustache.
Yes.
Too much? Too soon?
No. Keep it going. Take this car to sexy time.
Mariel, let Travis in, would you?
Yes, he's covered it in black right now. Be careful, she's in a mood.
Thank you. received your email. I will say it was hard to read.
A lot of
typos.
prepositions and hieroglyphics. I apologize.
When you step out of work for an emergency, don't use wingdings. I can't read that shit and I don't have the time to translate it.
Fair. But in my defense, it was a family emergency. Potentially.
I've been there, potential family emergencies.
Have you, Cheryl?
Cut to that. It's a hangnail. It's just a hangnail.
You don't know what this means.
Come back.
I won't go into details. It's scary shit.
All right. I believe you.
So did everything work out? Are you able to focus back on work?
I am good. It was, like I said, potentially life-threatening, but...
Yeah.
So what should I do for you next, boss?
First, I want you to translate the email you sent.
Oh,
All of us around the office had guesses,
you forwarded it, did you? Okay.
company-wide.
Wow. Seems like an HR issue. Back here.
I am HR.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Boss.
I am HR with an E inside of it. Her. And come on over here. A lot of us wondered if it was something drastic, like somebody was bleeding internally or there was a food allergy incident.
No, it was just a simple, my girlfriend,
You see the city out here? All these little ants. These little ants running around.
do you still want me to
Yes,
translate
I want
the
you to
email?
continue. Overlay your conversation over my own.
What do you think it is?
I don't know. I think he's trying to say that he got some bimbo knocked up or something.
Well, the bimbo might have just been lying. He
Good point.
yeah.
We better get back to the queen.
Around here, I'm like the queen. People are afraid of me. They'll drone around here, gathering stuff for me to consume, and then I birth the eggs of this organization.
My
Take it.
bimbo ex-girlfriend claims that she may be with ham in mouth.
Kind of sick, twisted, sexual deviant are you?
It was my euphemism for pregnant. She thought she might be pregnant.
I'm working with wingdings here, adding on other things that I gotta translate.
I just wanted to be HR appropriate, but I didn't realize there was an E involved.
Advice at your disposal. Put 50 cents in the jar.
You run a bargain, Matt.
Did you just say I run a bargain, Matt?
I feel like I should give you another quarter for the wordplay. Don't spend it all in one place.
Hey. Okay. It's good talk.
Can I get a light?
Sure can. When you're ready, let me know. If you light too early, it's like a premature ejaculation.
I feel like I should give you another quarter for that little life lesson.
Thanks for putting it in my multiple jars. What are you smoking these days?
Cloves. They make me feel young again.
Oh,
I haven't had one of these since high school.
wow. You went to high school?
Did a couple years.
So, Rowdy, you're so cool because you smoke, and I was wondering if you're gonna go to there.
I feel like I should give you a quarter for that Sadie Hawkins.
All right, this will go to Clarence for my bow.
It's gonna look beautiful on you.
Beautiful story.
Junior prom always has been and always will be the highlight of my life.
If I had a quarter for every time I heard it.
Let me start you off.
Yeah.
You know, they told me.
What?
You know, they told me.
Don't you always want to know that?
I do. In this case, it's Jerry, my friend.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Jerry. I guess I should have used he. Told me, not they. Guess I didn't spend enough time in high school, huh, Matt? So he told me, you ever have a life problem, there are two things you need. A clove and Matt down by the bridge. Matt down by the bridge spews out better advice. He's like a hobo Dr. Phil, they said.
How's that working for you?
Let's just say I've run out of quarters. What's your story though, Matt? Here I am talking to you all the time and I don't know anything about you.
Well, nobody does. It's a long story.
I've got nothing but time.
I had a great life. I threw it away. Peanut butter and gin.
Gets you every time.
Every time. They always say don't go for the peanut butter. Didn't stop me. Lost my best mate. Had to come on Earth. I was an amphibian for a long
You did that, and now you're gonna pay. You just lost your best mate. I'm leaving. I'm heading out.
Okay.
You got nothing. You got nothing to say.
I just can't wait to chew my peanut butter as loudly as a ham in Rachel Ray's mouth.
You like her, wouldn't you? You run to her. You run as fast as you can. You catch that Rachel Ray, and when you catch her, you tell her about the tale of today. Tell her all that happened today. All the stuff we talked about. You motherfucker.
Thank you. We're on the
Okay, so it's the end of the night, and we have a very special treat for you guys. So please give a warm welcome for Bree and her mandolin.
So for those of you who were at Jay and Robbie and Shannon's going away party, you may remember that I sang them a song that gave them some advice. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Please stick to the rivers and the lakes that you're used to. But I'm seeing them now for the first time in a long time because they're back in town, for those of you who don't know who they are. And I have another song that I have to sing to them. I heard that you're settled down, that you found a town and you're funny now. I heard all your dreams came true. Guess New York gave you things that DC couldn't give to you. I hate to come up out of the blue uninvited, but I couldn't stay away. I couldn't fight it, and I hope you'd see my face, and that you'd be reminded that for me, this isn't over. Never mind, I'll find someone like you. I wish nothing but the best for you too. Don't forget me, I think. I remember when you said sometimes the laughter lasts and sometimes it hurts instead. Sometimes the laughter lasts and sometimes it hurts instead.
Every step I take, every move I make, every single day, every time I pray, I'll be missing you. Thinking of those days, all the shows we played, every smile you fake, every claim you stake, I'll be missing you.
But can't you see you belong to DC? How my poor heart aches whenever you see me class you take. Every step I take, every move I make, every single day, every time I pray, I'll be missing you.
Seems like yesterday we used to rock the show. So far from hanging on the streets with dough. Notorious, you've got to know that life ain't all it seems to be. Words getting closer from me to me. Even though you're gone, we're still a team. It's family, I'll fulfill your dreams. In the future, can't wait to see if you open up the gates for me. Reminisce sometimes, days that I lost my friend. I had to take what it plays again. Miss the day, miss you both. And how you know, in the future, you'll be there. Know your little life on the side.
Every move I make, every single day, every time I pray, I'll be missing you. Thinking of the days, all the shows we play, every smile you break, every claim you stake, I'll be missing you.
Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on. Oh, it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on me when you're not strong. I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, boy. It won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on me when you're not strong. I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on. It time in DC, go to Facebook, like their page, and most importantly, come drink with us next door at the Mellow Mushroom right now.